This is the official weigh-in for EFC 83 from the EFC Performance Institute, Johannesburg, South Africa.
Hello and welcome to the EFC Performance Institute in Johannesburg, South Africa for the official weigh-ins for EFC 83. I'm Simon Stevens and we truly have an historic night of combat sports action lined up for you where both seasons of the fighter come full circle. France's Manon Fiorot faces Mad Dog Amandolino for the women's flyweight title, and the main event, after a 2-year wait, Brendan the Descendant Lazar finally gets his hands on the heart of beer sport phenom, Dricus Still Knocks Duplessis. It really is going to be a cracker. Before we get official proceedings underway, let me introduce to you, however, the EFC team joining me today on stage. On my far left is the EFC president, Cara Howarth. Joining him, VP and matchmaker, it's Graham Cartmel. And from our national governing body, please welcome Nick Savides. And let me remind you that if an athlete fails to make weight, they have a 2-hour grace window in which to do so. Let's kick off our prelim weigh-ins now, and it's a catchweight affair between Elvis Ngwala and Tommy Stradham. Please welcome to the scale, Elvis Ngwala. Elvis is in the building at 156 pounds. Please welcome to the stage his opponent, Tommy Stradham. Mr. Stradham comes in at 156.5 pounds. Our next fight is a bantamweight scrap between Corne Blum and Cameron Simon. Please welcome to the scale, Corne Blum. Mr. Blum has failed to make the card weight category. He has a 2-hour grace window in which to do so. Please welcome to scale his opponent from CIT in Pretoria, Cameron Simon. Mr. Simon weighs in on debut at 134.6 pounds. Our next fight is a featherweight scrap between Warren Richards and Nerick Simose. Please welcome to the scale, the Wolverine, Warren Richards. Mr. Richards on the money, 145 pounds. Please welcome to the scale his opponent, Nerick Simose. Always a professional, Mr. Simose comes in at 145 pounds. Another cracking fight in the featherweight category sees Amisi Kabea take on Stefan De La Rey. Please welcome to the scale, Amisi Kabea. Even without the chain, Mr. Four Faces comes in at 144.9 pounds. Please welcome to the scale his opponent, Stefan DQ Delaray. Stefan Delaray on the money at 145 pounds. Our next fight is a catchweight bout between 9mm Robert Swanepoel and Conrad Siabi. Please welcome to the stage 9mm Robert Swanepoel. Nine millimeter is locked and loaded at 176.3 pounds. Please welcome to the scale now his opponent, cage-wise, Conrad Siabi. Cage Wise comes in at 176 pounds. Our next fight is a lightweight scrap between Serge Cassander and Rudy Ruetz. Please welcome to the scale, last number, Serge Cassander. Mr. Cassander moves the needle at 153.3 pounds. Please welcome to the scale his opponent, a returning, relentless Rudy Ruetz. Mr. Ruetz comes in at 154.4 pounds. Our first main card weigh-in is a bantamweight scrap between Sylvester Chipfumbu and Aziashu Tsitsamba. Please welcome to the scale, Sylvester the Gladiator Chipfumbu. The Gladiator ready to do battle at 135 pounds. Please welcome to the scale now his opponent, Aziashu Tsitsamba. Mr. Chitamba moves the needle at 134.6 pounds. We have another stunning bantamweight bout next between Devin Cronje and Marino Kutundano. Please welcome to the stage, Devin Cronje. Mr. Cronje ready to rumble at 134.7 pounds. Please welcome to the scale now, the Scorpion, Marino Kutungana. Indeed, the Scorpion is ready to sting at 134.9 pounds. Our next bout is a lightweight scrap between the Sax Bomb Saxon Delafield and Anisette Kanyerba. Please welcome to the scale, Saxon Delafield. The Sax Bomb on the money at 155 pounds. Please welcome to the scale his opponent, Anisette Kanyerba. The showstopper also at 155 pounds. It's now time for a weigh-in for the flyweight women's title between Manon Fiorot and Amanda Lino. Please welcome to scale from France, Manon Fiorot. Mademoiselle Fiorot comes in at 124.8 pounds. Please welcome to scale now her opponent and the champion and the pride of Durban, Amanda Mad Dog Lino. Mad Dog weighs in at 124.8 pounds. I just have a couple of words with both athletes. Manon, with you first, please. What are your chances tomorrow night?
Juste tu t'échanges pour demain soir.
Très bien. Je pense que je vais prendre la ceinture demain soir.
I'm feeling very good and I'm hope tomorrow I take the belt.
Can you tell us how you're going to be taking that belt off Amanda?
De quelle façon vas-tu prendre la ceinture, Amanda?
TKO, soumission.
I will be a technical knockout, just a submission.
Can't wait for the fight. Good luck tomorrow night. Thank you very much indeed. And with the champion, Amanda Lino. Amanda, what dangers does Manon face against you?
Look, like we've seen in her previous fight, she likes to throw the kicks, keep the distance. We've worked on our game plan, and I look forward to Saturday night. We're going to put on a show for the fans.
Can't wait. Good luck tomorrow night, Amanda. Thank you very much indeed. Now it's time to take a look at the main event of EFC 83.
It has taken 2 years. An African champion injecting himself into the largest promotion in Europe as their new surprise star. An action-packed reality TV show that carved through 10 undefeated prospects from around the world, leading to a second season which shaped a contender into a household name. Now, we are standing as MMA fans of this 2-year-long documentary of violence on the precipice of two prolific champions.
I'm very glad this fight's finally happening. It's been over 2 years in the making. It's so awesome for me to be able to do this in my hometown, my first time fighting in my hometown, and showing people that, or more reminding people who I am.
Du Plessis is the youngest and most accomplished champion in EFC history. He has circled the globe, hunting belts in Europe's largest MMA promotion, KSW, while brandishing gold from two of EFC's most talent-rich divisions, which he ascended in juggernaut fashion.
My name still is seen as the pound-for-pound king in EFC with very good reason, because I've cemented that name, and I will keep on doing that.
The devastating figure, Brendan Lazar, the lone soldier who systematically conquered 2 reality TV shows, one as an unknown contestant touting mystery as his fallback attribute, and the other as the now famous formidable coach. Lazar went on to KO the legendary powerhouse Gareth McClellan in the first round, which cemented Du Plessis' next challenge.
You know, I know my style seems a little bit wild and elusive, but the fact of the matter is you're going to see that punch or that kick or that elbow or knee coming from any which way or direction. All the stuff is planned and calculated, exactly like the same shot that I connected Gareth with. So, you know what, keep on thinking it's lucky. Oh, this is my time to shine now, and I'm going to demolish.
Finally, it's Dricus Du Plessis versus Brendan Lazar for the undisputed EFC Middleweight Championship of the world.
It's now time for the weigh-in for the men's middleweight title between Brendan the Descendant Lazar and Dricus Still Knocks Du Plessis. So please welcome to the scale, Brendan the Descendant Lazar! The Descendant weighs in at 184 pounds. Please welcome to the scale his opponent. Please welcome to the scale his opponent, the phenom from Harder Beer Sport, Dricus Still Knocks Du Plessis. Still Knocks on the money at 185 pounds. It's time to take another word with both athletes. Brendan, I'm going to start with you. An intense weigh-in as we expected. Everyone keeps counting you out. Do you think he's underestimating you?
They always do. In the end of the day, I'm unbeaten for a reason, and I'm going to put on a show for you guys, bring the best version of the Descendant.
How much would it mean to you to unify these belts?
Oh man, it's everything. This is the pinnacle, of my career. I'm right up there. I think this will be the biggest event ever for the EFC, hopefully. And to headline this card is a massive achievement on its own for me. And it'll be the best thing ever.
Brendan,
it will.
Brendan, good luck tomorrow night. Thank you very much. I'm here with the GOAT of the division, Dricus Still Knocks Du Plessis. Dricus, he talks a good game. What is his chances against you tomorrow night?
Absolutely zero. I mean, I'm coming in here 100% prepared, the best I've ever been prepared. Like always, I'm stepping in there to put on up on my last performance. And if you look at my last performance, he can't hang with that. So I'm going to be better than you've ever seen me before, and I can't wait to show everybody what I can do. once again and retain this belt and stay the king of the middleweight division.
Some would say it's been far too long since you fought in South Africa. How much does it mean to you to fight Brendan in Pretoria in your hometown?
Absolutely everything. I mean, it's been over 2.5 years than the last time I fought in South Africa. You know, I haven't been off. I've been fighting top-class opponents, the best opponents in the world, and getting that experience and fighting abroad. Now I'm fighting from my hometown. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome, biggest show in the history. It's great to be back. Thank you, everybody that came out.
Drickus, good luck tomorrow night. Thank you very much indeed. I'm joined by our EFC matchmaker, Graham Cartmel. Graham, we keep saying it, but wow, this is one heck of a card, is it not?
Yeah, it's all come together. We are in for one of the greatest fight nights EFC's ever put together. I'm so grateful that these guys have put so much effort into promoting their fights, really putting themselves out there, and it is really just a culmination of 2 years of creating these reality TV shows that we can find amazing opponents. And we're here, we're at the doorstep. We're about to enter something amazing. It's beautiful.
I keep saying it to you, but it's really true. A lot of the prelims and the undercard and the whole main card is stacked. There's so many main events throughout that card. For me, it's Saxon Delafield against Anisat Kenyeb. Is there any bouts that stand out for you?
I think the main card and the prelims are epic. I mean, you look at Rudy Roots as the headliner for the prelim bouts. He's got a huge fight ahead of him. And then you go on to the bantamweights, Aziashu Chitamba, Maruna Kutundana. I mean, we're rattling off some amazing fights. Like you said, I cannot wait to see the lightweight matchup for those two guys, because Anisat and Saxon will give us the detail of who Elena Lunga is going to fight. And then let's not forget Manon Firo and Amanda Lino. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better co-main. It's going to blow the lights out. That is just, for me, the fiercest fight we're ever going to see this year.
Yeah, a lot of people looking past that, going straight to the main event. But like I said, that co-main event just shows that women's mixed martial arts in Africa, and particularly the EFC, is in very rude health.
Big time. I think that those ladies are going to set the benchmark for what we see in terms of fighting. Their fighting styles are geared towards an all-out war. And I think into 2020, we're going to look back at that fight and go, that's what it's supposed to be. That's what we want to see every time we're watching EFC.
The men's middleweight division is the envy of all promotions around the world, and you've got Brendan, after 2 years, finally facing Drickus du Plessis, who, like you said, is just returning now. I mean, that is just one of the best fights I think we've ever seen in the history of the promotion, and we've been going for almost 10 years now.
Yeah, I think what we need to realize is that they both bring huge star power. Brendan has literally navigated 2 reality TV shows. He's known throughout Africa, throughout South Africa, and then you've got the star power of Drickus. And I know we're talking about star power and we should be focusing on the fight, but the reality is that that's what we need to give them, is this credibility that they're at the top of their game. Regardless of how many fights Brendan's had, he's at the top of his game. He's an unbelievable athlete. No one can deny that. And Drickus is, I mean, he's a phenom. We're going to see something spectacular. I just can't wait for the fight. I want to get there now. I want to be there.
Finally, Graham, I have to say to you, that it seems to me that Pretoria is almost becoming the fight capital of the Southern Hemisphere. How would you describe to EFC fans who have never been before what the atmosphere is like at Menlyn?
Anybody that I talk to, Times Square is one of the most beautiful, organized spaces in any eventing. So for us to be there in Drickus's home in Pretoria at this amazing venue is spectacular. So fans that want to go and watch this type of sport and MMA and fighting, you go there to the mecca of event locations, and you're going to have an awesome experience. I think it's going to be great.
It's going to be a cracking night, Graham. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate it. Well, that concludes the official weigh-ins for EFC 83. Don't forget, you can catch all the main card action at 8 p.m. Central African time. And please do check efcworldwide.com for the broadcast schedules in your country. We really do hope you'll join us for one of the best events we'll ever see in the history of African mixed martial arts. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Cheers for now.